What is up, my little survivalets, and welcome back to another episode of Will You Survive?
The podcast.
That's what you're called now. We are at the end of this season. Yay!
Yay! Woo! And all the survivalets go crazy.
Yeah! And this is, today, you know, we are doing what we always do at the end of each season. We are doing a Will You Survive tier list of the movies we did this season. And also, every other movie we've done!
Now, I'm looking at so many movie titles.
If you haven't been counting since the start of the podcast days, we have 83 movies total. But before we get into that, I just want to introduce my two co-hosts. We've got Alex.
That's me.
And we've got Eric.
That's me.
And of course, I am TJ. So yeah, we're doing a tier list of every single movie that we've done. There's 83. I have spent a lot of time getting every single picture of said movie for this tier list so I can put it on there.
This takes me a while to do when we're only doing like 14 movies.
I literally screenshot
83
every
is crazy.
single thing. I was just like, I'm not going to bother trying to just download the photos because I know for a fact a bunch of them are going to be WebP or some dumbass fucking format. And I'll have to like spend time. So I just print screen, Windows Shift S, Windows Shift S, and just,
Yep. Yeah, no, but the longest thing, the part that takes the longest is that you have to
crop
check
your screen.
Well, you have to check which episode so that you know what movie you're doing, or if there even is a movie. And then you have to look up that movie on Google, and then you have to screenshot it, and you have to like save a whole folder to it, and then you have to do that for 83 different movies, and then you import all those into this website, which is, it's simple, but that's tedious.
Hey, host, I got a question for the tier list.
Yes.
Do we have a maximum number that are allowed per tier?
I think as many as we want in iconic, but like that's just, you know, like me and Eric were talking earlier. Resident Evil, I'd say it's iconic.
I think so. Well,
we wouldn't say that it was a S tier movie or an A tier, maybe not even a B tier.
What I was saying, I don't know about that. What I was saying is objectively, I think it's a B movie, but it's like it's very iconic to, at least to me. But it's in my opinion, it's a very iconic zombie movie.
See, what I would say about Resident Evil is it was not a B movie at its time. When it came out, it was top notch. Everybody loved it. It was the rage of all zombie fanatics.
No, I definitely, that's why I say it's iconic. But I think like we've seen movies similar to that time, and Resident Evil very much leaned into the into the idea that it's a game, like, and I think that like that has its audience. And I think objectively, it just kind of puts the movie a little lower because it's, I don't know. I feel like when you try to, this was like the best example of taking a game and making it a movie. I think the next best example is like The Last of Us, at least the first season.
Yeah. We don't talk about the second season. I'm gonna be a dad. Jump off a cliff. Okay, so I think we're all in agreement. Resident Evil, iconic.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, cool. Let's jump to the next one. Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. This is a recent one we did. It was a couple episodes ago. Where are you thinking?
A tier.
What?
A tier. Top notch. No better movie.
You're fucking with me.
Alex or Eric, would you like to give a rebuttal on that?
I was going to say, how harsh should we be on this? Because I was going to give it B, but I think if we're being a little harsh, we could say C. It was kind of like, there was just some silly, like really silly moments that didn't even feel Resident Evil. It just felt kind of weird. And then also, I didn't like Leon. I didn't like Jill. I didn't really like any of the characters because they didn't feel like
they didn't feel like the characters. Where like, you know, Resident Evil and iconic up here, I feel like it is in its own thing, whereas this was trying to recreate like 1-to-1 but didn't have enough. Like it would have been better if it was a series.
I would actually, my honest perception of Welcome to Raccoon City is it would be A tier, maybe even S tier if it was literally a video game. It was
valid.
It was an outstanding series of cutscenes. If it was on a video game, the cheesiness would have played perfectly well with everything that you were doing in the game as you're progressing your character along. But
well, it's like Leon
really
falling,
think that it's probably accurately a C tier.
Yeah, I would say like Leon falling asleep at the front desk.
Sounds like we're
a
putting it in
tanker
C
truck
tier.
exploding right out front of the precinct, and he sleeps through that.
Yep.
Like, that's come on.
Eric said
that's
B,
C tier material.
maybe C. I was thinking really low B. You say C. Realistically, I'm gonna put it in C tier.
I think that's
that
fair.
makes sense.
All right, we're gonna do a little bit of a speed run of some stuff that y'all did before me.
Okay.
Let's just do. Where's that one? Let's Night of the Living Dead.
Iconic.
Is that the old one? I'll
Yeah.
say
Real old
iconic.
one. Iconic. Night of the Living Dead. I agree. I've seen it. It is old.
It was the first. Yeah, it is old.
Really fucking old.
That is quite a statement.
Let's do Zombieland 1.
Oh, I say
A.
S.
You say S?
I think S.
I would go. I'll agree with that.
The
I'll
first
agree with
one.
that.
S?
Yeah. It
Okay,
was.
I
It was.
think- Yeah, that one's.
It was a. It was a thing of its own in its.
I would also
in its
agree.
release.
That, people, if you ask somebody their favorite zombie, like 100 people what their favorite zombie movie is, at least fucking 25%.
At least-
people, I feel like it would be Zombieland. If they're like,
I was gonna say at least 5.
Well, I
At
think
least
there
5
are
people.
there are quite a number of people who will list Shaun of the Dead as the original Zomcom, which it is. It came out first.
Oh yeah, but this
then
that's
this
kind of rare.
is more well known as the Zomcom.
Yeah,
And,
you know,
like-
Zomcoms are kind of rare, huh?
this was probably like the most referenced movie when this shit came out.
I agree.
You know, like everybody.
Oh,
was,
Twinkies.
like the Twinkies,
Twinkie.
dude.
Didn't Twinkies stop production for a little bit, like right kind of around the same time that this movie
But
came out?
if I'm not mistaken, that was because Hostess went bankrupt.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It was kind of like but it was just really funny because it was kind of not that long after this movie.
I'm not sure on the timing, but I do remember they.
It might have been
stopped
like
production.
6 years after, but
All right.
I
Well,
still remember it that got brought up.
Zombieland S tier, Zombieland 2, double tap.
That's A.
I was gonna say A. Yeah,
It's fun.
I was gonna say maybe B if we're being harsh,
From-
but I think A.
From what I've seen of it, which I haven't really watched it to completion, I've only
Really?
seen like clips. I feel like it's a B tier.
I think there's an argument for that.
I feel like it doesn't live up to the hype.
But-
We can move things around at the end. I feel B. What are
Let's
your
go
guys'
B.
thoughts?
I'm
All
okay
right.
with it. I could go either way.
B tier it is. We are looking at another one y'all did without me. Shutter Island.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
God.
iconic. I think iconic.
Yeah, I would say iconic because that's a one-watch movie.
That
Once
is.
you've seen it and you go back again, it doesn't have the same effect. But
Or
that first
if-
time,
If you get it spoiled for you, it's like
oh no, it's
you know,
never. Yeah,
it's not the same.
I think this movie is iconic in the sense that I think it's the most well-known psychological thriller movie. It's like one of those where it's like, oh, you haven't seen Shutter
yeah,
Island?
like Sixth
Gotta
Sense
see it.
Really?
type beat.
Yeah.
I
you
would
know?
say that for the Sixth Sense, I never heard of Shutter Island until you brought it up to me.
Oh man, yeah.
But
well,
I
Actually,
Shutter
would
Island-
definitely agree. Iconic.
I brought it up. I'm the reason it's on the podcast. Just saying.
Nice.
With like
Yeah,
90%
So
of
are
these movies.
we all in agreement then?
I think iconic, yeah.
Yes, I would also say that it is a to-watch movie because there's a lot of things you miss when you. Only
Yeah,
watch it
I think
once.
Okay.
it's fun to watch it again. I think you just see it from a different perspective. You'll never get that first watch
Well, it's
again.
been
Like,
freaking years now. So
If you watch it, you'll notice he never lights his own cigarette because spoiler alert, he is
He's not
a
allowed to
patient.
have-
He's not allowed to
This
have
was
his
like
own
a
lighter and shit.
2007 movie.
Hey, I just some people. It's one of those movies. We were just talking. Okay, we were just talking about it. You don't want it spoiled for you. There you
Okay,
go.
I guess so. Yeah.
Diary of the Dead.
I don't even remember that one. See,
Okay. So there's a lot of things that I freaking loved about this movie because it was in the same universe as Night of the Living Dead. It was just modernized. So it was supposed to take place at the same time as Night of the Living Dead.
what was this one? Was this the vlog one?
Yes.
Oh, see,
Well, it looks
See?
like it from the
I would've
picture
said
that I'm
B.
looking at. That's like an inch wide.
it's so unmemorable to me. There's like once I kind of remember the ending a little bit where
I'm
they got
gonna-
like stuck in the safe room or whatever.
Wow.
I'm gonna give it a little respect. I'll put it at B.
Well, what do you think, Alex? Where would you put it?
Yeah, where
I
would you put it?
I would
Alex?
at least put it at B.
Okay, yeah. that's
Okay,
fine.
we'll put it upper B.
I don't know about above double
Okay,
tap.
we'll put it below double tap then. Okay, calm down, ladies.
I'm just saying.
Let's do the best movie, Zombies: The Beginning.
Oh,
Can we?
iconic
Dog water.
for being the worst movie we've ever seen.
Do I have to add something lower than D?
No, D for dog water.
D for dog water.
D for dog water.
I'll just add.
Yeah, just edit it.
Dog water. There you go.
It's
Zombies the beginning.
OG water.
Dog water. Okay. The Dead Don't Die.
What was that?
I have no idea what this is.
That was Bill Murray.
Yeah. And Adam Driver.
Yeah.
The
Dead Don't Die. I would
say A or B. I would say A.
Would you really?
I thought it was really good.
I honestly would say
good
it was
cast.
either iconic because of all of the, like, they break the fourth wall all the time.
It's real campy, yeah.
It's very campy.
It is kind of like Deadpool campy.
I kind of
the
feel
ending with the aliens was just like, what?
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
So I think it's either iconic because it's in a league all its own. It's almost like they took the zombie genre and just broke the entire mold. They didn't follow any of the tropes other than they follow the natural crap, right? Like you have to have some tropes in there.
But I don't think it's like well known enough to be iconic, you know? Like I don't think most people know this movie. Because I think it was like a Netflix movie, right?
No.
Oh, no?
No, this was a real release.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I feel like I would honestly say most people wouldn't know this movie.
So what I'm hearing is good movie.
I think it's an A.
Like unknown. Good movie. I feel I've never heard anybody talk about this movie.
That's kind of where I'm at. Like that's never
either, huh?
Like I literally just talked to somebody who said he's watching through the top 100 zombie movies and he's like 50 through. And I was like, "What? Like the top 10?" We were talking about it. This movie did not come up. I forgot about this movie. Good movie though.
Interesting. Okay.
So I'm putting that in A.
All right.
But I do hear your argument. I that does make sense to me, but I think it's an A.
All right. Army of the Dead.
Oh God.
This is a recent one. I think it was like 20.
That's the Dave Bautista one, right?
Yes, the Dave Bautista.
I think that's a solid B tier.
I would call it a B.
That's a solid B, yeah.
Solid B. We going above or below Zombieland?
I would say upper B.
That's below Zombieland.
Oh, below Zombieland.
Above Diary of the Dead.
Yeah, it's like an in-between on those two.
Okay. That's one I also haven't seen, so maybe
It's a good watch, but it's not good.
I don't... Is that the one I've heard is like a sequel to something? Or something is a sequel of it?
Yeah. Oh my God, what is it called? It's called Army of Thieves.
Yeah. That's what Yeah, okay. No, I remember hearing about that. I've never seen it though. So let's just Hunger Games. The Hunger Games series, the two that you did. Hunger Games and Catching Fire. Where would you put
we never finished it.
Yeah, you never finished the whole series.
Right.
The third one was super political.
Right.
But first one, I think...
I personally, because I've seen them.
I think S are iconic for the first one.
Iconic for the first one. I feel like this is,
It broke so many barriers. It was such a
I remember
wild
reading
ride.
the book. I remember going to see the movie.
Sorry.
So I feel like iconic for Hunger Games. Catching Fire,
I agree. Though. I think that's an A. Well, I really like the. Actually, I really do like. I would be willing to argue S, but I think I'll settle for A. I really like the arena, and I like that. I remember seeing that movie in theater, and that cliffhanger when they break the dome and they get helicoptered out, and it just cuts to black. Audible, from the audience. It was crazy.
Oh shit! It's a fucking dome.
Like it was where everybody was like, "Oh shit!" Like it was a moment.
I can't really argue against because I know that it was one of the most popular movies of its time. And I can't think of anything that I remembered, naysaying about it when we recorded it. I think I liked it so much that even though we didn't do the movie, I watched the rest of the installments.
Oh yeah, it's good.
It is good. I would say A. Well, maybe S.
Man, I kind of talked it up and right to myself right now. I kind of feel like it's an S tier.
I feel like low S.
What do you think, Alex? S or A?
I feel like there are a lot of S tiers on this list.
Not
that we're gonna put on there, and I feel like it's like low S.
I don't think there's gonna be that many. I feel like it's
there's
kind of
gonna be
an
a decent
A.
chunk.
This is where I get kind of lame because the only thing I could really tell you is I feel like it's an A, not an S.
I'm willing to do upper A.
I can agree with upper A. Okay, another one. Little Monsters.
Let's go.
Oh God, I loved that movie.
I did too. I feel like it's
I'd
a
say
B.
A.
A?
I feel like it's an upper B, like maybe above Zombieland, but I don't know if it.
What's its downfall?
I just think it's, it just kind of by the nature of what it is. Well, one, it's Australian, so fuck that. They immediately lose S for that. There's no
Australian, you say? I feel like B is a good answer.
Right.
They blame the U.S. again in their movies, but I don't know. I thought it was a really good movie, but I think just by the nature of what it was kind of a very unserious movie. And I think that's fine. I just don't know. I don't know if I'd put it on the same level as All of Us. Or what was that one? The Dead Don't Die. I don't know if I'd put it on level with that, and that one I think is like a lower to mid A.
So we chucking it upper B or lower B,
think,
mid B.
Well, it would have to be on the top of B if it's in B.
That's what I
would say.
think.
At the bottom of
he
A
says
or
B. I think upper B is like.
I think that probably remains the top of B for the rest of the episode.
okay.
Right, cool. Putting it in B.
We can move it.
Let's look. Looking through all of these small ass to see which ones. Oh,
Should we pick one?
We might have did.
Oh, I see. You're trying to find the ones that.
Yeah, that you guys did.
Did you do Cube?
We did not do Cube together. Cube, iconic. I'm not gonna hear anything else out.
Okay, I don't know about iconic. I don't think enough people. I don't think enough people know of that movie to be iconic. I would say
the reason why I would agree with TJ on iconic, even though it's niche, is because I think it's kind of because of its cult following that it gained.
I guess so. Okay. You know what?
Because
I do really like this movie.
2, 3, 4. I think they went up to 5 on Cube. They went different names. They didn't keep calling it Cube 1, Cube 2, Cube 3. They had different names.
Original Cube is
dude,
like
Cube Squared.
The best.
They fucking
they screwed
Cube
that.
Cubed. Oh my god, they missed opportunities.
So
I really like this movie. I won't fight you guys. If you guys want to put it iconic,
we're putting Cube
I
iconic.
agree.
It's not going anywhere. You know what I wasn't here for, but I had input into
Maze Runner.
Runner. So
Okay.
we got Maze Runner, we got Scorched Trials, and then we got Death Cure.
So
personally, because I've seen all of these, so I can input. I think Maze Runner and Death Cure are my top ones. Scorched Trials is a little meh.
I actually really like Scorched Trials. I feel so. My rankings would be Maze Runner S, Scorched Trials. Actually, yeah, probably Scorched Trials B, and Death Cure. Death Cure's A, I think. I guess I do agree
with that.
I guess I do agree with you,
Alex. What do you think?
So the first one, I'm calling too many things iconic, but it left such an impression. It was.
I love this movie. I don't know about iconic though.
I don't know if I'd put it up there with it's in the same genre.
It's one of those
Hunger
movies
Games,
that people will still talk about. Like, isn't that one of the makings of an iconic movie?
But if somebody were to be like, "Oh, I've never heard of the Maze Runner," I'd be like, "Oh, that's crazy." But if someone was like, "I've never heard of the Hunger Games," I'd be like, "What, do you live under a rock?
Yeah.
What do you mean?"
You think so?
Yeah.
I
read the Maze Runner as a kid. I read all the books, and I was super excited when the movies were coming out. I don't think it has nearly as big of a following as the Hunger Games.
That is interesting to me.
Because I was never really a Hunger Games fan, but I knew that audience was way bigger.
Okay. All right. Well.
Oh, anyways. So Scorched Trials B.
I really
Death Cure,
I would put it low A if we do put it A, but
I don't have a disagreement with there because
high B.
You think A?
One of the things that they did that I really liked, of course, was introduce those zombie-like characters.
Yeah.
So of course that intrigued me ultimately. They started losing me on a lot of the politics. It was good. Don't get me wrong. I think I'm agreeing with B, high B, right beneath Little Monsters.
I think beneath,
because it's a really good movie. but it falls into the same category as almost every other sequel. It lost something.
You know, I like the sand theme. I've begun to find myself really liking that theme a little more. And I do like I respect that movie in a sense of it's the first we see of outside the glade. And it basically says like, oh, you know that whole world that we just built in that first movie? Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah.
That doesn't even matter anymore. This is the actual world. And so I respect the movie for that. And like what the book as well is the same thing, where it's basically your transition from the glade to the real world.
If I may, quick little sidebar here on regarding the live chat. Just want to say what's up to Lance St. Clair. He's a longtime watcher. He's been in and out of our lives forever. Thank you for tuning in. We
What's
hope
up,
you enjoy the.
Also,
the
hi, Josh. He's using his
Hi, Josh.
Beneficial 2 account.
Let's
There's
go.
a random church in my live. Let's go. Thanks for the heart me, Josh.
Hey, Josh, we told somebody to make your number one fan official 3. You might want to snag that one now.
Yeah, don't let him.
feel like
don't
he
let him
probably
have
already
your
has
number
it.
one fan of.
He's like, I got 1 through 10.
Dude, I'm ready. Okay, so
You guys just made me think real quick. You guys just made me think of last episode. I was listening to it, and you almost sounded like TJ, Eric. I just heard TJ saying, "I got hoes."
Colin.
So, here are the ones that are left from your original run without yours truly. We've got the 28 weeks series, other
Fuck.
than the new one. So 28
Right.
days and weeks. We've got Love and Monsters,
Yep.
Saw.
Yep.
Whatever this one is, I don't know if you can recognize it. Okay, I'm just gonna put that one that we can't tell. C tier. Not a very memorable poster. Nobody cares.
No,
28
dog
weeks,
water
28
poster.
days.
Dog
28
water poster. Dog water poster.
Dog water.
Thank
Okay,
you.
28 days, iconic.
I think iconic, yeah.
Iconic.
28 weeks, B.
C. No, C.
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 I like it, but I
I
don't
feel
know,
like
maybe really low B.
Damn, dude,
high,
that's
high C.
mean.
High C.
Maybe that's mean. Maybe that's
No.
maybe low B.
It's no. It doesn't compare.
Well, now I'm kind of feel bad now. I'm kind of getting cold feet on that.
Okay.
C for cold feet.
Mid B.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's
Okay.
fair right there.
Love and Monsters. Never watched it.
Love and Monsters, I would say B.
Oh wait, I like that one. I'd agree B.
I liked it.
B.
Yeah.
High B, low B, mid B.
Low
Okay,
B.
wait. Did we go dog water for that unknown poster?
Yeah.
I think that's the right call because that was day 0.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't think that was day 0. Day 0's right here. Where does day 0 go? That says
Oh.
No, wait, no. Because I think I was there. That's Zombie Babies. Eric?
Yeah. What's this one?
When we both
It's
didn't
like-
watch it.
Yeah. Well, this one's like three words. It looks like a person standing in the middle, 2 faces on the left.
Scouts
Scouts
Oh.
Guide? No
Guide to
way,
the
I like that
Apocalypse.
movie.
Gotcha. Okay, that's not a dog water movie.
No.
I would say it's a B.
That okay.
Okay. Let's
That's a tough one.
I'd say high B.
Okay. High B.
Like under 28 weeks.
That's a tough one.
I don't know about
Okay.
under 28 weeks actually.
No, it's better
Over?
than 28.
I think
weeks.
under Zombieland 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Day 0. Zombie Babies. It's one we did.
Dog water.
Dog water.
Dog water. But in the best way. Iconic. Iconic for our podcast.
Iconic for our podcast. We'll put it up there.
Yeah.
Rec.
S.
RAC.
Wreck is S.
Yeah.
High S.
Yeah. You know that's like number 3 on that person's list. Like they just looked up like a top 100 zombie movies and Rec was like number 3.
It's a great movie.
It's really good.
And let's see if I'm missing any
Did you happen to put Quarantine on this list?
quarantine.
No, we didn't cover Quarantine.
Oh, we
Yeah.
didn't?
No.
No,
talked
I literally
about it.
I went through our Spotify, went from oldest to newest, and I fucking scrolled, typed into Google, screenshotted, typed into Google, screenshotted, scrolled. Yeah.
So, actual speed round, just no explanation, just saying, where would you put
Okay.
Quarantine?
What would we do? Quarantine?
Where would you put it on the list?
B.
I agree.
I was gonna like add a file. Just a
No,
random
no,
picture.
no. We're good.
Okay, Saw. This is the final one.
Oh, that's the first Saw?
Yep.
I would say iconic.
Iconic. Okay, now we are to the ones that we have done.
You weren't here for Saw?
No.
I feel like we did Saw last year.
Nope.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think
That's never going to get old.
It was like, I think it was right before I got on, I think.
That's crazy. I feel like you've always been a part of it.
I have.
I think,
Okay.
I don't know why I think this, but I think Saw, we did that New Year's Eve you were house sitting.
Mm-hmm.
No, that wasn't Saw. Maybe. I don't think so.
I thought it was.
I have no concept of time when I'm house sitting, so moving on.
We're at 39 minutes. I feel like we can keep it going. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Let's go with The Thing.
Oh.
A?
Wait.
The first
Thing
one.
which?
The first one. 19
The real
whatever.
one.
Wait, the old one?
19 whatever.
Oh, I mean, I'd still say A, actually.
Fuck that. That's
I feel like
iconic.
I don't know about I.
It's iconic.
I mean, it is an iconic one. I feel like
kind of is, yeah.
It's a part of James Carpenter's,
John
Carpenter's.
I feel like
trilogy.
top of iconic.
I don't know about top of iconic. What the fuck?
No,
mid of iconic.
I'd put Shutter Island above that.
Wow.
It's mid of iconic. It's on the middle of iconic. I feel like that's a good place to put it.
All right.
I feel like we all agree. You know, you can't
The
really
Miller thing?
like if you can't like horror movies without like watching that. You know,
Right. You
I
have
think
to
at
know
some
what that
point,
is.
yeah. At
yeah,
some
you
point
have
do.
to know what The Thing is. All right,
But I
now
think
we're
a lot
gonna
of people
do.
don't.
Now we're gonna do The Thing.
I think A.
Hey,
I like the new one. I think it's good.
I guess I didn't have too much. I didn't have too much to complain about, so I won't argue that point.
They did a good job.
Yeah.
Following up with what
Yeah.
was given to them.
I think I would give it like top A.
I think so.
I like the
I think
fact
people-
that it leads directly into
Exactly. Yeah.
the first one with
Yeah.
the dog and
People
everything.
people shit on the CGI a lot, but I don't think it was bad.
No, they did what they did, and they did it well. Could they have done it better? Sure.
Yeah.
But maybe that's why it doesn't belong in S tier. But
It was also like as far as I remember, there was no like crazy stars in that
No.
movie. It was like a bunch of just good actors, and I thought it was well done.
No, I completely agree. Let's do one of our series we did, Haunting of Hill House.
Iconic.
oh, jeez.
S or iconic. I would say iconic because like it's one that I recommend to anybody all the time.
Really?
I love this series. I literally
would
just
I say?
recommended it to somebody. She was telling me about a series that she watched, and it's kind of similar. And she was like, "I'm really getting into horror," and I was like, "Oh, have I got the series for you?"
Well, okay. So I would definitely call it an A.
What?
Huh?
I would have called
No
it an
S?
A. The reason why I will agree with you on S is looking back to it, I don't scare easy.
There's proper scares in there.
And I jumped a few times in those.
When Luke is in the basement, and
jumped.
that thing was scary.
That honestly, just the last 2 episodes, I jumped more than the entire series, but those jumps were real.
And then the twist ending?
Nell in the
Nell.
car. Holy shit! That's still
Under the casket?
I know it's coming.
Like
And
your
that-
blood
no,
pressure
when
is
they're in the
raising because
car.
they're like yelling
No,
at
I
each
know.
other.
I'm just all of the different
and
times
then
they
all
got
of a
me, I was
sudden,
like,
and then they just
Yeah,
go quiet.
It
Yep.
comes out of nowhere because like it escalates so smoothly and so realistically that like you're just like you said, the tensions rise, you start to tense up, and then that happens, and it just holy.
And they like
yeah,
my-
I
don't
can't argue
hide
too
like
hard
the
against.
twists from you, like the ghosts being there like all the time.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep.
I think
all
the
of the Easter
rewatchability,
eggs,
Yeah, all
the
the Easter eggs were
rewatchability
cool.
of this show is crazy.
all of the
So
all
with-
of the hints that it gives you through the whole series, that all gets tied up at the end.
Yeah, all to be fucking shat on by
If I
the
may.
Haunting of Blair Manor.
If I may,
I feel like
it
high
all
S.
gets tied up in a nice knot in the end.
That's crazy. Spoiler alert! She
That's
hangs herself.
fucked up.
She's the bent neck lady. If he's saying A, me and you are saying iconic. Eric, we got to put it top S.
I guess.
And I feel like that
I'm not
gives
mad
it
about
justice.
I'm not mad about it. We can't put everything in iconic.
Yeah, we can't. No, we got a fat line of iconic here.
Yeah,
I agree.
Okay, cool. No, I completely agree. Let's for our number one fan official. I don't even know if he's not in my chat, but he might be in yours.
He's over here.
Yeah, let's do the movie he recommended, Battle Royale.
Is that the Japanese one?
That's the Japanese one. The basically Hunger Games.
They're lucky I don't put it in dog water. C.
Wow, C.
What are your thoughts, Alex?
I wouldn't have gone that harsh, but I think it's for my sentiment about Josh, not for the movie.
I'm not judging Josh.
No, I know. I thought they did. They made it. They started off good, and then they got very goofy. And it seemed like you got to take a stance. Are you trying to be serious or are you trying to be silly? And I don't know, maybe it's just the language barrier and the different culture. Maybe they were being serious, but I thought it was very goofy.
Everybody was a bullet sponge.
And
it was crazy.
It's very Japanese.
They were like 40 rounds into a 30 clip gun, and they're still going. I'm like, bro, you're dead so long ago.
40 rounds in 30 round.
It was crazy. That one scene when when they're in the lighthouse.
Okay, but hear me out.
And all those girls were just shooting each other.
Yep.
So silly.
Yep.
The throwing the head through the window was kind of fire.
So dumb. I mean, it was
good.
It was objectively funny, but
so what was your rating?
Dog water.
Oh, I really can't argue too harsh against Dog Water. I think it is not a good movie.
I'll put it real low C if we're being nice to Josh. This is nothing against Josh. The movie is Dog Water.
No, that was what I was saying. The only reason I wouldn't put it in Dog Water is my sentiment for Josh.
I'll put it in C.
That's it. Not for
Josh,
the movie.
They're a bunch of uncultured swine. I would personally put it in like mid B. Maybe like
you're so unserious.
I'm just saying, dog. I like shit like that. I like shit like that. So I'm gonna put it. It's gonna be low.
That is
B.
not above Resident Evil. Welcome to Raccoon City.
It most definitely is above Raccoon City, dog.
No,
you're fucking lying if you think it's not above Raccoon City.
You're literally. Did you even watch the movie?
I like the movie.
Is this Day Zero all over again?
That's crazy. Judge, I gotta disagree.
I'm pretty sure Day Zero is above it's an iconic.
That's a separate category. It doesn't count as above or
below. You're the reason your parents divorced.
They were never together.
You're the reason they were never together. Yeah.
That was harsh.
All right. I'll put it still above Raccoon City. Fuck you. It's in C. No. Josh, I tried. I liked the movie. I tried. Okay? Castaway.
He lied.
I would like to know where Josh ranks that movie.
Yeah. Josh, no, you know what? I will take Josh's account into it. Josh, where do you rate it?
We're waiting for Josh's response here.
Let me know when he responds. We'll continue while
he's in one of our lives.
He's not in mine.
Josh, what do you rate your own movie?
The one that you picked.
You guys say it.
I was gonna say
you guys say it like he made the movie.
The one you wanted us to watch.
The one you directed
and directed and shot yourself.
When I tell people about it, that's what I'm gonna say.
Anyways, guys, while we're waiting, Castaway.
Iconic.
Yeah, I was gonna say S, but I do think iconic.
I feel like iconic.
Yeah, everybody knows the Wilson reference.
It is definitely above Saw and Day Zero.
Oh yeah. I think it's above Hunger Games and The Thing. I think Castaway is maybe the top.
I feel like I wouldn't put it above The Thing. I feel like it's in between.
I feel like Castaway could go at the very top of iconic because it's like I hadn't even watched the movie and I knew the Wilson reference.
True.
Okay. All right.
For survival reasons, also, I feel like it's a top tier survival movie. We could put it at top. I like that. Okay.
Respect to I forgot his name. Never mind.
Respect to John Hanks. Just forget his name completely.
Oh, Tom Hanks. There you go.
Yeah, shout out to John Honks.
Oh, yo, I fucking love John Honks in Toy Story, man.
And Josh said, "Thank you for your confidence, but it was pretty bad." Okay,
Yeah.
we'll put it below Raccoon City then.
Thank you, Josh, for being the
Battle
voice of
Royale,
Thank you, Josh.
Low
Thank
C, Castaway, top of Iconic. What are we doing next, boys? We're doing another series. All of Us Are Dead. That's the Korean
S.
one.
S.
I fucking completely agree. I think we need that season 2. I
think
I
right
haven't seen
under
Wreck,
Wreck.
so
I think-
does it go above or below?
I could go above.
Oh, okay, I'll let it go above.
I wouldn't say it's better than Haunting a Hill House.
No.
Okay, so All of Us Are Dead. S tier.
Well, okay, let me explain. The reason I don't think it would go above Haunting of Hill House is simply because the ending, where they got kind of like, now she's a superhero, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that was a little, but they were
It's
trying
alright.
to, they were
It's still
trying
great.
something. They were trying.
It's just
something.
the whole movie is like real realistic and scary, and like this kind of it's really great the way it follows them, and then at the very end it's like, and now she gets powers because she got bit. And you're like, oh, okay. I almost forgot it was Korean.
Well, it's they didn't explain it well enough to go the route that they went. It should have been a little bit of an explanation that some people bond with the virus instead of like they showed you, but they never explained it to you. Why did this happen? How did it happen? Why are some of these people able to still interact like they're a human even though they're infected, and the others just turn to mindless zombies? They never gave us a full,
they never really got into that.
clear explanation.
Didn't the scientist who made it, didn't he kind of explain like some people?
It was in kind of like a
Seemed-
cutscene.
Yeah,
It wasn't like they didn't dedicate time to tell us what this was. So that's why you felt at the end like, hey, look, she has superpowers. Instead, when you contrast that to Resident Evil, you had that whole franchise episode that talked about Alice's bonding with the T-virus.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, of course she has powers. That checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think really great. It was just the ending was kind of a little off-putting because it's like, you were so serious for so long.
I think what really put me off to it is no season 2.
Yeah. Well, I think like the big, like I could get over the powers thing, but you know the part that like really annoyed me when she jumps off the roof, when she's like, I've got to go, and she just jumps off the roof, and you're like, okay, there's stairs. Like that's crazy.
Like,
Your
calm
body
the fuck
still
down.
takes damage.
You're not Batman.
Like,
You're not
what
that guy, pal.
her body still takes damage. She just so like she lands at the bottom, and she's like, as she gets back up, like, what the fuck?
She aimed
Why
for the
would
bushes,
you do
dude.
that?
She aimed for the
She
bushes.
aimed for the bushes. There goes
And it also has
my
the one trope
hero.
that I've mentioned before that I hate, where that one annoying ass character that should just be dead is just there the entire fucking time, just being a menace.
He just never fucking dies.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
It's an antagonist. Fuck that guy, though. Okay, guys, if I had a nickel for every time we watched a movie with John Cusack in it, and Eric thought it was a perfect role for Nicolas Cage, I would have 3 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened 3 times. We've got Cell, 2012, and 1408, all John Cusack movies. 2
Cell?
of them, it's not a lot. It's weird it happened twice. John Cusack, Samuel L. Jackson is in 2 of those.
That is weird that it's happened twice.
It's weird that it's happened twice. So Cell, cell phones make zombies.
C.
Where would we put that?
I was gonna say C. Yeah,
That's a C tier. Yeah, okay.
above Battle Royale.
No,
Above Battle Royale.
no.
Yes, absolutely.
Put the funny run he did at the end when he was a zombie. It's
I
kind
don't
of funny
care.
looking. Okay, so we all agree it's C tier.
Yeah.
2012 though.
Oh, 2012 A, maybe S, but I think A for sure.
I wouldn't go S, but I could agree with A.
Like
I
high
think
A.
it's below Death Cure.
Okay. So I guess not high A.
It's high-ish.
Assuming we get lower A's, yeah.
You know what? Let's put Death Cure up here. No. I start
Oh my
rearranging
god, what a jump!
it. Let's put Death Cure in Iconic, guys. You
You're
remember
like, and
how
while we're at it,
you remember how bro
Battle
died?
Royale.
He's like, "Kill me." That was so iconic. Anyways, 1408. John Cusack, Haunted Room.
man,
I really, really like that movie, but I can't give it an A.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I don't want to put another one in B.
I think it depends on the ending that you've seen.
Wait, for that alone, I think that's an A.
Because
there was different endings.
There was so many different
you know what's
endings
funny?
that they released. There's
I will
the
tell you
director's cut, the one in theaters, the one on DVD.
That's so cool.
My thought was the exact opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's so cool
For
that it's like
so many
you could have gotten
endings,
so many different endings.
You wouldn't just director wouldn't just pick and go with it. But I could see your point.
I think it's kind of cool because it's like if you meet somebody else who has seen this movie, there's a chance that when
they
you're
didn't
like,
see your
well,
ending.
yeah, you're like, what happened at the end?
Did you watch the movie even?
Well, like if especially even
which
if you
is
know,
a level of gaslighting, which is kind of funny for
pretty
that
funny.
movie.
That's pretty funny.
It's like, dude, that ending totally sucked. He died, and then he was in the back of
No,
Samuel
he
Jackson's
didn't.
car.
That didn't happen at all. What are you talking
Dude,
about?
he literally survived. Yeah.
No,
it's
you
kinda
know
cool.
what?
Literally
I have
survived
to
at
agree.
the end. He was with his wife.
You didn't even watch this movie. What movie
Dude,
are you
didn't
talking
we watch
about?
the same movie?
I think that's great. I didn't see it that way. I can go with your perspective on that.
I feel
like I could see them doing it intentionally.
Yeah.
Do we bump it above 2012 or below?
I mean,
I would go
say
above.
I was gonna say it's like bottom of A, but
Bottom of A. I'll let you guys fight that one out.
I don't care. Wherever you want to put it, TJ.
I can agree with bottom of A.
I like my boy John.
The John Cusack trilogy has been concluded, guys. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Tom Muzak, man.
Tom Muzak.
Love that guy.
So, TJ, Josh is saying, look at his comment.
So you're telling me you'd have 3 Nicholas? Because I said 3 nickels.
Okay.
That's such a bad joke, my guy. That was such a bad
Nicolas Cage.
That was bad. Okay.
Any one of those.
Just to cut a little bit of time, we are going to do another multi-part one. I know there's one. I was fucking thinking about it.
The Conjuring?
Conjuring, yes. Wherever the fuck that is on this list, I'll find it. There's one.
First one's iconic.
There's 2.
I would go with that.
And I know there's a fucking third one.
Yeah, it was on the next to the Shallows.
There it
next
is.
to the Shallows.
Okay, I found them all. Okay, first Conjuring.
I think iconic.
Iconic. I feel like it was a little groundbreaking when it came out.
I think high iconic. I think maybe above Resident Evil.
Wow, you would go above Resident Evil?
I would.
I wouldn't put this shit even close to the Thing. I'll put it right there, right above Day Zero.
No, I won't fire you, but no way.
I'm gonna keep it right where it is, dog.
I don't think I would go above Resident Evil, but I think it belongs probably right above the Thing.
That's atrocious. I'll put it right below the Thing.
Okay.
Right in the mid. It's in the mid iconics. Number 2. I like number 2.
A.
I was gonna say low A. Yeah.
Low A? I can agree with that. Last Devil Made Me Do It.
I think you guys are gonna hate me. I say S.
Really? I wouldn't
I think
argue low A.
B, dog. I think B.
I was gonna say mid. I was gonna say mid B.
We have 3 different tiers.
Low B, dog.
I was gonna say like mid B.
What is your biggest beef about it?
It was.
I just think they got real cheesy,
boring.
Wow, really?
I don't think boring, but I think like the first one was like groundbreaking and it was terrifying. The second one was like, okay, we're kind of holding on to it, but it's clearly a sequel. By the time they got to the third one, it's like, all right, or like, it got a little cheesy, honestly. Like the line, the dialogue, like their quips, like. I don't know. It just got kind of cheesy.
Wow.
I like the story,
B, dog.
but I think the writing got worse.
Well, I loved the story. One of the things about it was when I was younger in high school, I actually read the book that this was based off of. It was called The Devil in Connecticut.
Yeah, like I think the story is great, but I think the writing just got kind of bad as it went on. Because it's like they were also making like Annabelle Creations, and like all the spin-offs.
But that wasn't this one.
No, but it's like that. It's in the same era where they started making all those spin-offs, and the writing just got kind of.
The Nun.
Hurry up and come out with another one.
Nun, exactly. They kind of started rushing them out.
Yeah. So where do you want to put it then?
La Llorona was another one in the same universe.
I actually liked La Llorona.
Did you?
I did.
I feel like
I would say mid B.
I said low B. Eric said like mid B.
Alex said S.
I'm putting it fucking B. It is not an S. It is not going above The Thing 2011. Or
I think
Catching
it could
Fire
go
or
above
The Death
Scout
Gear.
Survival Guide.
I think it's better than all of those, but yeah, go ahead.
I'll put it above Scouts. You know what? I'll put it next to Scorched Trials.
I'm happy with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. I think that's fine. That's fine. Let's do another sequel. We've got A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place 2.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man. God, this sucks.
A Quiet Place is iconic.
I think so.
Yeah, I agree. Once I find it, I'll put it there.
Yeah.
It's right here. Are we going... Where are we going with this? I feel like above The Thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
not mad
happy
at that.
wherever it goes, honestly.
I feel like above The Thing. I feel like when I watched that, I was like, this is such a cool premise for like a monster.
I would say above Shutter Island and Night of the Living Dead is hard just because of...
It's like...
It was
it's the first-
groundbreaking.
It's a classic, iconic, groundbreaking one.
But
you know?
so was... Okay, let me argue. So was A Quiet Place because it's the first time where a movie was like, let's just take away one of the senses. And like, it became... First of all, the movie theaters being so quiet was
Josh
hilarious.
said, no, it's The Conjuring. Necrick made me do it. I remember putting Necrick on the fucking...
But the A Quiet Place was just... It was great because it's like they took away sound. And that was...
And
I
their
don't know, that's
first
crazy in a
fucking
horror
kill
movie.
in it was murking a child.
Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
it was brutal.
Just because
That
he wanted
was
a
so
toy, dude.
harsh.
I just feel like the world is so harsh and they set it up so beautifully. And John Krasinski, I mean, applause.
Yeah, like it's
so
first.
I feel like there's an argument it might be
directorial
above Resident
debut.
Evil, but
it's iconic. You know, I think it's in a good spot.
All right.
that's fine.
Part 2.
I think S.
S.
There was a great fucking sequel. I feel
Rare
like,
example of a good sequel.
I feel like it's above Zombieland.
Not even mad
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah,
It's on
I would put it
strictly
above Rec.
vibes. You think above Rec?
I'd put it above Rec. I'd put it above All of Us Are Dead if we're down for that. But
I
Hey.
could.
I'm not gonna fight it. It's S tier, right below Haunting of Hill House.
I think that's good.
I think I know where Eric's gonna put this next one. Split.
I think you'd be surprised.
Split.
I feel like I'm talking a lot. I'll let you go.
Split. I loved. What's the right way to say it? I hated to love it. It was so confusing. It all came together in the end, so I didn't stay mad at it. But where would I put it? I would put it A.
Okay. I was going to say high B, but I'm okay with low A.
I thought you were gonna put it like high A. So I feel like
No, you want to know why? It's the ending. I don't know. The fact that they were like, he's a literal monster was like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know. The whole time you're like, oh, this guy's just crazy. And then it's like, no, he's actually a monster. And you're like, oh, okay.
I like the fact
I
that
don't
it
know.
connected to Unbreakable.
That's
that
what
was
actually.
I think the
That's what
fucking
tipped the scale
sequel
for me.
was so fucking mid for no goddamn reason. The dude from Unbreakable died in a puddle. Bruce Willis, God rest his soul, they did him dirty.
I've never seen that movie, so maybe that's why my rating is the way it is.
Unbreakable, his like weakness, his kryptonite is water. Right? So he's like super strong, fucking whatever, but water fucks him up. So in the sequel to Split and Unbreakable, it was like a little Avengers fucking battle moment, Batman v Superman type moment. And he gets drowned in a puddle because water is his literally a puddle on the sidewalk. So
Jason
fuck you,
Voorhees
M.
over
Night, you stupid. In Minecraft, TikTok, in Minecraft.
This guy just wants to pick fights with everybody.
Yeah, we can't make enemies with every director in Hollywood. We're going to be so screwed.
They're like, I don't want to direct this guy's fucking movie, dude. Once we get our movie deal, you know? I feel like A tier right above 1408. I think that's a good place for it.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right. We are so close. So close. I know we have another thing on here, like a
The Purge,
sequel.
we have a bunch of those.
Yeah, Purge. Okay. Let's do the Purge movies, guys. We've got the Purge.
Right next to Signs.
We've got Purge Anarchy, and we've got Purge Election Year, which is...
There's also... No, there's the original Purge right next to the Signs.
Right next to... There it is. So many faces as, like, the thing.
Yeah.
Like, as
I see that.
You know, like, Split, it's just his face.
I see that.
Is, oh, it's split. It's glass, and then his face is split. I get it, because he's split. Anyways.
Okay, moving on.
The Purge. Thoughts?
Um...
I feel like it would go in iconic, but I feel like as a movie, like from a movie standpoint, just based on vibes, I feel like A.
I agree with you because I also did think it was iconic, but I'm like, one, I don't want to keep putting stuff in iconic.
Yeah,
but
too many.
Two, I think there is a good argument for it because like it has such a cult following, or like I don't know, at least when it came out it was such a thing, and like people were so excited for more when more came out, and the following ones are objectively, I mean even the original are objectively not great, but they're really fun. And I don't know, I'm conflicted about this one.
Did you say A?
I could agree with that.
A?
I think this one's an A.
All right,
that's where I would put it. I thought it was popular. It was groundbreaking in its own way. It was entertaining, of course. I really don't have a whole lot negative to say about the first one.
I think it's because like everybody knows it. Like you mentioned the Purge, and like it'd be weird if someone was like, "Oh, I've never heard of that." Like everybody's heard of the Purge.
I'm getting flashbacks of our other one we did, because we've done a tier list with these movies before, of course. I feel like it's in the same spot that we put it.
I believe it is.
That'd be good.
Purge Anarchy, I feel like it's in the same spot above it.
I actually think I disagreed with you guys when we recorded these. I thought that the Purge Anarchy was lesser. I would put it in B.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like the rest of the Purge movies can all go in B.
You know what? I won't fight it. Are we putting it upper, mid, or lower B?
Mid
B. Are we? I feel like.
But I will have to say, Election Year. I disagree with you. I think Election Year is a little bit higher than Anarchy.
I could agree with that.
Okay, so we'll put that there, and then we'll put Election Year here. Good spot.
I think so. Yep. My original beliefs on this might have been different before, but like at least now, with the time that's passed since we watched it, not that memorable. You know,
yeah.
Interesting.
Like there's a couple parts that I really remember.
This is a movie franchise you completely forget, and then you end up watching it like 10 years later.
Yeah, okay.
There's a reason it's always on cable.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fucking go on FX right now. I guarantee Purge is on there.
Yup, it is. It'll be on the guide.
That or fucking Looper.
Also a good movie.
yeah, also a good movie. I'm not bad talking it. Okay. Let's go with the next trilogy of movies. The Black Trilogy. Wait, hold on. Wait. This coming in. This just in. We did A Quiet Place day one.
Oh.
Where is that going? I feel like that goes above. We put A Quiet Place was in iconic. Second one was at S. I feel like this goes in top A.
That was the one that Josh did in my stead, yeah?